Can a cheaper foldable phone really outperform a premium one? That's exactly what the Galaxy Z Flip 7 Fan Edition might prove when it gets officially revealed on July 9th at Samsung's Galaxy Unpacked event. While all eyes have been on the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7, it's for the Fan Edition that's quietly turning heads with a surprise performance leak. A Geekbench 6 listing just confirmed that the Galaxy Z Flip 7 Fan Edition, listed under the codename SMF761B, delivered a single-core score of 1,940 and a multi-core score of 6,136. That's seriously impressive for a lower-cost model and puts it ahead of the Motorola Razr Plus 2025, which scores 1,896 in single-core and just 4,814 in multi-core performance. This tells us that Samsung's so-called budget foldable might actually handle multitasking and more demanding apps better than its pricier competition. Sure, in basic daily use like checking messages or scrolling social media, both phones will likely feel fast, but once you start gaming or editing media, that multi-core gap could make a big difference. And here's where things get even more interesting: the expected price. If Samsung launches the Galaxy Z Flip 7 Fan Edition at $800 US, it would be $200 US cheaper than the Motorola Razr Plus 2025, which is currently listed at $1,000 US. For less money, users may get better performance, Samsung's well-known display quality, longer software support, and access to a broader ecosystem that includes Galaxy Buds, Galaxy Watch, tablets, and even Samsung DeX for productivity. It flips the script on what most people expect from Fan Edition models, which are usually seen as watered-down versions of flagship devices. Instead, the Z Flip 7 Fan is shaping up to be a serious competitor, not just a budget option. Of course, Motorola still has a strong brand and its Razr line brings nostalgic appeal, and the 2025 model is definitely no slouch. But without a meaningful price drop or standout feature, the Razr Plus could struggle to justify its higher cost. Once the Z Flip 7 FE hits the shelves, the timing couldn't be better for Samsung either. With foldables slowly moving from niche luxury items to more mainstream interest, offering a high-performing flip phone at a more affordable price could open the door for a whole new group of users who have been waiting for a reason to make the switch. And let's not forget, Samsung already leads the foldable market and knows how to balance price, performance, and durability. With its solid track record of updates, strong customer support, and accessory lineup, the Z Flip 7 Fan Edition has a real chance to become the go-to choice for anyone looking to try foldables without spending flagship-level cash. Even if you're not usually into budget models, this one might make you think twice. July 9th will make everything official, but from what we've seen so far, the Z Flip 7 Fan Edition isn't just another affordable smartphone. It could be one of the smartest choices of the year. If you're thinking about foldables, now might be the right time to get serious. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if this video helped you stay informed, make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a real-world update on mobile tech. Can a small change in camera design tell us where Apple is headed next with the iPhone? That's the question people are asking after new dummy units of the iPhone 17 series were leaked online, showing what could be one of the biggest design changes in years. The images were shared by tipster Majinboo and give us a closer look at what Apple might be working on, especially for the iPhone 17 Pro. The leaked unit appears in a very deep black color, darker than the black titanium seen on the iPhone 16 Pro, but the most noticeable part is the redesigned camera layout. Instead of the traditional square bump we've seen in recent iPhones, the iPhone 17 Pro now features a camera bar running across the top of the back. It includes circular camera rings spaced apart, and on the far right side, you can see both the LED flash and the LiDAR sensor. It's a big change and honestly, it looks a lot like the Google Pixel's design style. One of the leaked shots even shows the phone from the side, and it clearly reveals that the new camera module is quite thick. The bar rises above the main body of the phone, and the individual lenses stick out even further. This might mean Apple is packing in better hardware, maybe larger sensors or lenses, but it also raises a few concerns. Will the phone still feel comfortable in the hand? Will it wobble more on flat surfaces without a case? These are things people are already thinking about. Another dummy unit in the leaks shows what could be the iPhone 17 Air, a name that hasn't been confirmed but continues to show up in early reports. It also appears in black but with a much slimmer camera bar. This one only has a single rear lens, which hints at it being a more affordable model with a simpler setup. Think of it as a lightweight iPhone for everyday users who don't need pro-level cameras, but that's not all. The tipster also shared an image showing the full iPhone 17 lineup side by side. This time, the units appear in a white or light stone color. The picture gives us a better idea of how the new camera bars will look across different models. The designs don't look final, but they are consistent with earlier leaks, which adds to their credibility. While dummy units don't confirm anything for sure, they often reflect what case makers and accessory brands receive ahead of time to prepare for launch. Majinboo has had some hits and misses in the past, but this leak matches what several other leakers have said about the iPhone 17 design. If Apple really is going this route, it would mark a bold shift in the design language of the iPhone, especially for the Pro series. Some people might like the fresh layout and pixel style bar, while others may think it strays too far from the sleek iPhone look they're used to. Still, it's clear Apple is thinking differently about how the iPhone 17 will stand out. Bigger cameras usually mean better photos, but how it feels in the hand and fits in your pocket also matters. These new leaks might just be a small part of a much bigger change coming in Apple's lineup. What's your take on this? Are you into this new design or hoping Apple keeps things more traditional? Drop your opinion in the comments below, and if you're enjoying our updates and want to keep up with more iPhone 17 news and leaks, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop. Thanks for watching.
Have you been waiting for the Galaxy S24 update, only to find out it was delayed or buggy? Well, you're not the only one who's been affected by this. But the good news is Samsung has officially resumed rolling out the One UI 7.0 update for the Galaxy S24 series, and it seems like they've worked out the major issues that caused the delay in the first place. Just a few days ago, Samsung had to pause the One UI 7 rollout due to a critical bug that appeared in the initial version. This bug was serious enough to halt the entire update, but now, Samsung has released a new version with improvements that aim to fix those issues. The update is being rolled out with a newer firmware version, S928 NKSU4B99, which appears